Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. What's going on, bro? What's up? Get on up in here, man. I'm the only one in here. Somebody coming, man. I think somebody else coming, man. It should be somebody else coming here. What's going on, man? Y'all watching y'all watching Clemson, man? Who watching Clemson? Everybody watching Clemson or not? Yeah. What y'all see, man? Honestly, man. Don't give me y'all home answers. What y'all see? That quarterback gonna have to soak in some Epsom salt tomorrow, boy. God, look good, Lord. You said our offense, okay, look. Our offense may be faster than their defense. That's amazing if that's true. Because you know Clemson been recruiting like mad people, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Because I play for Collier City Cowboys. And we calling out the Hurricanes TU. You play for Pompano TU? When y'all next game, Pompano? Our defense may be faster than our offense. They are highly. Terrence said they highly beatable. Come here, man. Hit the like button and share. Terrence said they highly beatable, man. Appreciate everybody, man, who went and got the new shirt, the new King shirt, man. We got the Rooster shirt coming. We just redesigned it a little bit, so you can go on the site and buy that one. He said they look highly beatable. They linebackers can't cover. Virginia has like 7 players missing and some coaches missing, right? And they hanging in there. That was a nasty interception. I appreciate that, IG. IG said he gonna get some merch. Give him a week. Footballville.shop, man. Go check it out. I feel you, but it's like Mayweather versus Canelo. What you mean it's like Mayweather versus Canelo? Canelo said he couldn't find Mayweather. I think Clemson will play better against us, but are they ready for that up-tempo offense? I think they'll play better against us too. I think they are looking forward to playing us. They don't have anybody that can cover Brevin. Well, most teams don't have anybody that can cover Brevin, right? I mean, he's a mismatches in most games. But listen, our problem gonna be. It seems like our ends don't set the edge well, and us stopping them on offense, us stopping NTN. That's gonna be our problem. Because if they could keep the ball from us, you know what I'm saying, then we're in trouble. So our problem is not necessarily going to be who they can cover on our offense. We got to stop them from running the ball. And I don't know if we faced anybody this year with a real running threat like they have. So I'm sure they're going to try to just keep our offense off the field and control the ball. And if our defense don't stand up, yeah, it's not going to be a shootout because they're just going to control the ball. Right. It seems like our defensive ends are good, but we don't set the edge well. It's like our edge is always open, like a hooker on Saturday night or something. Though. Like I don't know. I don't know if that's how they play it. I'm not sure why. You know what I'm saying? But and sometimes the way we line up, it's like we're not two people in one gap. It's like we don't look even across the board. So yeah. So the problem will be us stopping them from running the ball. I said Trevor Lawrence hasn't taken the field in the fourth quarter. He's gonna take the field tonight, I bet you. Our linebackers definitely have to get on the ball, running back in the ground. He made too many effort plays. Yeah, man, he a load. I'm surprised he even back in college football. Yeah, Terrence, we don't. The Hurricanes don't contain well. They don't. For the members, man, we just put some information in the members section. Who is a member that doesn't know how to find the members section? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're a member and you don't know how to find the members section and you don't know where all the member stuff goes. Clevon, what's going on, bro? How old is NTN? Because I feel like he's been in college forever. He has been in college forever. He probably could have left this year. With 2 weeks to prepare, I think we'll definitely be ready on defense. Listen, anybody on here has Manny record after we've had 2 weeks to prepare? And I know. Listen, man. My followers, I know y'all a lot smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? I know one of y'all done looked up the stat. What is Manny record when you give him a bunch of time to prepare? Has anybody checked that out? There. There it is. There it is. 1-3. Every time Manny get too much time to draw on the drawing board, we get our behind whoop. I didn't know the record, but I know it couldn't be too good. He said the pass is the pass. So Bennett, you knew it. Bennett said he didn't even want to play them after the bye. Yeah, so my members, Ronald, Miami football, you guys know where to find the stuff at, right? Y'all know where the member section is, right? And if you wanna become a member, the link is in the description. I made sure I put the link in the description. But but yeah, man, how many fans is at the Clemson game? How many fans did they allow in? They probably gonna go to level 4 on us and have a packed house when Miami coming there next week. They better start Nesta or Hunt. Y'all watch Florida State? Who y'all watch Florida State today, man? I don't know what's going on there, bro. That's kind of crazy. But I think a lot of times it's always rough when a new coach come in and he's fighting the seniors, and I think that happens often though. I don't think what they're going through is unprecedented. I think sometimes the new coach come in and he doesn't come in right. Like he doesn't get right with those seniors that's there and those captains of the team. I think sometimes you could have a divide in the locker room, and boy, a mental divide in the locker room. There's nothing worse than that. That's like having cancer from the inside. Terrence say, not this rough. Yeah, FSU, yeah, they should have opted out and just go play 2022 or something. They should have just opted out. They should have just opted out and played at another time, fool. Them boys were down in Jacksonville State, or who were they down the other day? Was it Jacksonville State or Jackson State? Yeah, Ronald, they should have just opted out, dog. They should have been like, nah, man, we're going to go ahead and opt out. We ain't doing nothing this year. Don't scratch us off. Put Notre Dame there. We scrape. Because it's all bad. Them boy might be, them boy might not win an ACC game. You think Deion going to be their next coach? They won today. They end up actually making it look bad. I mean, when the last time I saw it was like 40 to 24. They scored a couple times in the fourth quarter. Yeah, they won. They won today. I think they 1-3, 1-2, 1-3. Georgia Tech, they lost to us, and that's it. They got 2 losses, right? Yeah, man, if you ain't here, hit the like button and share, man. And listen, man, we still got a little, for the ones who want to get involved with the investing. I had somebody stop me at the park today like, hey, man, how do I get involved with investing, man? I be watching you, man, talking, man. He was like, me and my girlfriend want to get involved with the investing and stuff. The link is in the description, man. What's cool about it is we take out the middleman and we make it easy for you to get started. All you got to do is download Webull or Robinhood. And when you get a play, you invest, you do exactly what the play say, and you do it. You ain't got to learn anything. You ain't got to do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be sophisticated if you don't understand it. So we just help you get right in. And we got a special, $600 for a whole year. Some people are saying they don't understand the $100, how valuable it is. So after FSU got there behind with Miami, we did like a special. It's going to last like a week. That's about it. $600 for a whole year. We put you in the group, we give you the plays. There's a lot of value in it, man. A lot of value. If you want to get involved with 786-405-9499, or the link is in the description also. Ronald say, can you send out messages to the members the times you go live? I ain't got no schedule, Ronald. But you know what? I'm going to make a schedule for y'all, dog. You know what I'm saying? It ain't scheduled, but I'm going to make a schedule for y'all. We shoot the Caneville show in the morning, man. And something we're working on is we may find a venue, man, and start going live with the Caneville show and let people come in, pay a fee to come in and be a part of it. You leave with a shirt or something, or you get to come on stage and ask the guest questions. This week, maybe tomorrow morning, man, we're going to drop, we had Demetrius Jackson in there last week, man, and he said some cool stuff. He talked about Al Golden. He talked about the defenses, and saying that the defenses are the same that they ran in 2017. So we're going to start dropping some of that. We'll probably drop that tomorrow morning with Demetrius Jackson. I think it's 2 parts to it. Tomorrow we're supposed to have in the show, I think Vaso Bain's supposed to become son of Taba Bain. Played on Ohio, the team that lost to Ohio State in the national championship. I think we may have Ja'Cory Hammond in there. and maybe you, Keith Brown. We'll see. But yeah, we're working on something to go live, man, live with the show, and allow you guys to come. The ones who want to be a part of it, we'll have it at a venue. You can come watch it live, and we can maybe pull you on stage, let you come ask a question or something like that. We're gonna take this thing to another level, dog. Like, we gotta keep growing. Kurt Cherry, you talking about the 10U, right? You talking about the Hurricanes 10U? No, we didn't get the Hurricanes 10U today. We only got the Tampa Jags versus Lambeau versus the Ravens. Benny, you say this is the only channel that actually talk Cane football. Nah, there's other channels out there. There's other channels out there. What do you mean by that, Benny? Like you got Wholesome, you got Alonzo. Them boys talk. They talk about Hurricane football. Kurt, you say you hold me. Kurt, where you from? You haven't met me yet. I'm always in the park, Kurt. I be right there, fool. Like, where you be at? You haven't saw me yet? If you see me, man, just walk up to me, say what's up. Ronald say when they ain't beefing. Nah, Wholesome don't be beefing with nobody. Don't even Wholesome be live for 4 hours, man, talking about B gaps and C gaps and screen passes, man. That man be getting deep into it, man. They talk about the Hurricanes. I mean, I just think we're different, man. I mean, I'm down here, I'm in it, I'm credentialed with the Canes. I mean, I'm a part of it. I'm still waiting on them to give me my okay to go to Clemson. Yeah, I just think we're different. I think I got started before a lot of them, man. So I'm on a different level. I'm in the middle of it. I got the relationship with the kids. Xavier got a relationship with. It seemed like everybody in Miami. Just different. If you see it, bro, if I see you at the park, is it cool to say what's up? I be focused, but of course it's cool to say what's up, man. Listen, the kids stop and talk to me all the time, man. They look at me like I'm Barney Clifford the Red Dog or something, man. they, I don't know, man. The kids think I'm famous or something. I don't know. But yeah, of course, man. If you ever see me, dog, of course, man. If I'm not live or something like that, of course I'll talk to you, man. Are they having college football playoffs this year? Yeah, I think so. It's going to be weird though. Like, are all the conferences going to be involved with the college football playoffs? Because some of the conferences haven't even started yet. Predators 13U just beat the Hellcats 13U 22-zip. The Predators 13U. We got a team CAA Wildcats supposed to be coming from North Carolina on the 17th and 18th. We're gonna play in Lakeland. I think we're gonna try to get the Predators 13U there. Lambeau 13U look good tonight, man. They look good. They Tampa Jags ran back the opening kickoff. And Lambeau pulled it together, man, and put a couple impressive drives together. And they look good tonight. I don't know if the Hellcats will beat Lambeau again if they was to play. Now, we haven't really asked about Avonte Williams lately. I mean, what is it you want to know about him? Is he going to come back? I think he's out for this year, right? But they haven't really said anything about him yet. I'll ask at the press conference. I think Monday morning after practice, we're going to get to speak to the team. And we can ask about him. We'll see what they say. We may have Manny Monday. Kurt, you say you're using your next allowance to become a member? Kurt, you become a member, man, I got you, dog. You're using your allowance to become a member, man. I got some of these grown people in here don't want to be a member. If you become a member, Kurt, man, I got you, dog. I appreciate that. Clemson showed weakness tonight. So y'all feel a little better after watching Clemson play tonight? I didn't think they looked good against Syracuse, bro. I think they may have like some inside turmoil going on. I didn't think they looked great against Syracuse. But they're gonna get up to play Miami. I mean, Miami is the number one team in the ACC. I was looking at like, yeah, we may get a different team, but I believe somebody told me to stop smoking dope, but I believe that Clemson looks a little, like I said, it's like they have a lot going on, and Miami seemed to be, I don't know, Miami team seems to be, I guess when you get a quarterback like King, like a true leader, the team rallies around him. You know what I'm saying? Lashley's doing a great job with the offense, man. It's good to have an offensive coordinator that exploits the defense. You know what I'm saying? That keeps the defense on his toes, like keep them on their heels. They don't really know what's coming next, and he counters what the defense does. But you gotta understand, Clemson coaching staff has been doing that for years, bro. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like they have a nucleus of coaching staff in place that can get it done, dog. Like, so they're gonna be ready. They're gonna be ready for Miami. I mean, the fight is for us to make a name to you know what I'm saying, to go in there and throw punches, because the last few times we played them, dog, it was ugly. It was ugly like that, dog. It was ugly. Dabo losing that team with a good old boy talk. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm like, Dabo, just shut up, dog. All right, you grew up different, dog. Your ancestors hung black people. Okay, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? We different. I get it. You ain't gotta keep running your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Who you trying to appease? Your job is based on black kids succeeding. The fact that those dudes try to straddle the line, him, Nick Saban, is weird to me, and it's a slap in our face. You know what I'm saying? As black people, it is, because your job is based on black kids succeeding. I'm just being real with you. Go get an all-white football team and see if you still Nick Saban. So if anybody should have their back, it should be them dudes. But they're so comfortable at running things, you know what I'm saying? They're so comfortable at being in control, and we let them have control without standing up to them or saying anything to them, that they think they're untouchable. Like they think that you know what I'm saying? They're so used to us being so blind, you know what I'm saying, so passive, that they think they're untouchable. Yeah, Dabo, just shut up. Like, just be quiet. Like, if all the black kids walk out the locker room before the game, Dabo, this score is 34-17 the other way. You know what I'm saying? So that is just being real. I see the boy from South Day caught a pass today. Landon, what his name? What his name, man? His name is escaping me right now. 6'3" wide receiver for Clemson, and we still send our kids there. Trucker, yeah, I mean, because it's almost like it's embedded, man. Trucker, you'll be surprised, bro. It's a lot of stuff we still do just by tradition. That's it's a slap in our face, dog. It's like wrong. Like we need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things we do. Yeah, Lassie. It's a lot of things we do like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still do send our kids there, and it's like I've never seen what happened recently happen before when the awareness kind of heightened a little bit. I mean, but still we got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? But Dabo, shut up. Nick Saban, shut up. I mean, real talk. Like, shut up, Nick Saban. Shut up. Like, there's a lot of money being made off the backs of black kids. You know what I'm saying? Sending your kids to your sister husband. He's a agent, and you send Jerry Judy to him and the top. Just shut up. Just shut up. Okay. You're benefiting, but be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, be quiet. Two Live. Listen, man, y'all go follow my man Two Live, man. My man Two Live Sports. Want to know how I feel about Miami wide receivers? Sometimes I think Pope is trying to step up. I think Wiggins has big playability. I think when your quarterback is that good and you can run the ball, all you need is somebody to catch the ball. Like the Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers thing. Like, if your quarterback is that good, he just makes everybody else around him good. I think they're averaging what, 45 points? How many points are they averaging a game? I mean, it can't be a complaint. It can't be a complaint there. You know what I'm saying? Is anybody standing out like, hey, I'm the number one? No, Brevin Jordan. That's his job. I mean, he's the number one. He's our number one go-to guy. But yeah, nobody's standing out. Nobody, Amar Richards. No, King seems to like Pope. Pope seems to want to step up to the challenge. We'll see. They got to go out there, I mean, and stand up. Somebody going to have to stand up against Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Kurt, you say you doubt Clemson's going to beat Miami? Frank Lasson, yeah. K. Brew, what's going on, man? And all those guys with the badges, man, I don't have it memorized by heart. All those guys with the badges, those are the members. And according on your color of your badge, that's how long you've been a member. You know what I'm saying? 41-17, they starting to run away with this thing. Good Lord. Jeff Thomas made a mistake. He would have been a man this year. Listen, I've told numerous stories about Jeff Thomas. I've told the story about Jeff Thomas getting punched in the face 2 months before he came to campus. Give me a thumbs up. How many of y'all heard me tell that story? It's right on YouTube. I mean, it's right on YouTube. I've interviewed Jeff Thomas. It's right on the channel. I've interviewed Jeff Thomas. Jeff Thomas would have been the man. I read that Jeff Thomas at the Patriots took some time off, and then came back and got cut. I heard he was at the Dolphins. I don't know. I honestly believe Jeff Thomas, there's something mental. I always said it. I think he's depressed. It's something mental. I'm no doctor, you know what I'm saying? But he's always have to take time off. He always it's always something like that with Jeff Thomas. And when I used to interview him, I've seen him smile maybe once. It's always I'm sitting here, but I'm not here look on his face. Yeah, you can go check out interviews. I mean, media day the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So Jeff Thomas coming back. You can't really bank on a player like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if he's going to be here or there. I heard he was on the Dolphins staff. I mean, I heard he was on the Dolphins practice team or something, but I got to check it. Do I think Jeff and others regret leaving? Listen, Thomas Brown told me when Joseph Yearby came back that year, he was done. You couldn't tell him nothing. You couldn't convince him nothing. He didn't care what his draft. He was done. He was done with college football. And a lot of times, okay, let me give you a scenario. Like, These kids are youth football stars, right? Then they go to high school. Joseph Yearby, Dalvin Cook, they're high school stars, right? Um, it may get a little tough. It's a little tough at Central. But basically, you the star. You run the team like you the star of the team, and then you go to college. Somebody put up a college schedule the other day. They was like, so you want to play college football? And I think it's probably in the off season. That thing started at 5 a.m. and it ended at 10 p.m. I probably got it in my phone, man. I swear to God, the craziest thing. And that's what football turns into for the kids that always played football. They had fun at it. They was the man. They got girls. Practice may be a little hard, but that's it. And then it turns into a business. Follow me now. Y'all got to follow me now. And then all of a sudden it turns into a business in college, and the person that's telling you what to do makes $1 million. And I don't know if he care about you or not, but he can't care that much because he always has to be looking for the next Joseph Yearby and the next Dalvin Cook. So, because I remember Duke going through it. Duke used to always think the coaches were flawed. He used to always be like, man, they flawed, man. Al Golden, man, they flawed. And it's like a disconnect because there's no loyalty there, but the kids aren't looking at it like, this is business for them. This is their job. This is business. If you can't get it done, somebody else get it done. And that's the first time in their life a lot of them deal with that. A lot of them. So I say that to say, you say 1 year of that, 2 years of that, you get in the coach doghouse for doing something you didn't think was right, and then you fed up. And then you fed up. You fed up. You fed up. You like, man, fuck this. I'd rather go like Stanford Samuel from Florida State. I'd rather go give a shot, play football all day long for a living, and give a shot of getting on somebody's practice squad. And now at least I'm getting paid to do something I love. I ain't got to do all this other BS. Go to school. I'm doing something I love. I'm getting paid to do it. I'm done with Mark Richt. I'm done with Mark Richt and his BS and what is it, you know what I'm saying, that I'm going through that I can't relate to because nobody prepared me for this. Nobody told me that football, all of a sudden, is turned into a job, a business. I didn't get that training at Liberty City Park, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it, man. Like I definitely I get it. I get it, and then they get fed up, and it's like I'd rather go like Stanford Samuels. I talked to him from Florida State. Man, listen, let me get out of here before I lose the football I knew when I walked in the door, and I'd rather go give a shot and get paid to be on the practice squad and do something like doing, you know what I'm saying? And work my way up. Then to do 1 more year of this, I may get hurt. It's BS. I'm going to school. I ain't getting paid, and I never even make it to the practice squad. So some of the kids get fed up and they be that, and some of them make the wrong decision. They do. You know what I'm saying? They do make the wrong decision. But the fed up part comes from the disconnect of what they're walking into. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, Frank Gore? Oh, Kurt say I'm so inspiring. Oh, Kurt need a hug, man. Come here, Kurt, man. Kurt say I'm so inspiring. Come here, Kurt, man. Let me give you a hug, big dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here, man. Listen, man, one day I'm going to tell y'all, I'll tell y'all my life story, man, and you're probably not going to believe it, you know what I'm saying? But I've been through a lot. Still going through a lot. Still going through that. You know what I'm saying? I got kids I fight for. And I was fighting for my kids. I got 2 kids in the room right now. It's like their 3rd time staying with me overnight. I got a son in the room, 7 years old, who he don't know anything about football because I have been fighting for him for the last 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? He don't know that. I got a daughter in there, 11 years old. She may know a little bit, but he don't really know anything about football. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm Footballville. But I've been fighting for him for 5-6 years in court, and then finally got him. He's been around football before. I took him to university school when Channing Crowder was there, when McIntosh was there, and So he's been around it, but he don't really know anything about it because he was with his mom. I mean, so man, it's I mean, life is a marathon, not a sprint, bro. But ain't that weird, dog? I got a 7-year-old that's not really into football. He just want to play with Roblox and stuff, and I'm Footballville. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't about Footballville. I mean, everything ain't about football, and if it's something he want to do in the future, he'll do it. You say start him late. Yeah, man, everything isn't about football. I mean, I may start letting them work out with Najee and Brand Davenport. Um, just getting coordination and together and stuff. But it's slow motion, man. It ain't his fault. It's slow motion, man. But yeah, Cherry say I'm inspiring, man. That's what's up, man. That's why I do it. Oh no, he got nothing but time. He has nothing but time. I think the skill of football. I think the skill of football. There's kids that only played flag football, like Jaden Alexis, the wide receiver from Monarch. He 4-star, 5-star wide receiver. His dad was an NFL player, but he never played tackle football. He went straight to high school. He only played flag football. I think the skill of football is what kids need to know. If you can get the skills down pat, the footwork and the speed and I think that, you know what I'm saying, helps them more than anything. It's my philosophy. Oklahoma and Iowa playing right now. It's close. Look, Virginia about to score again, man. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, that's a touchdown. Iowa up on Oklahoma. This is a crazy season, fool. Street, I'm from Baltimore. I'm a big time Hurricane fan. You love the show? Man, appreciate that, bro. We just came from Baltimore. I was just at the Ravens Stadium. Why was we? Oh, my stepdaughter was in Baltimore. She just graduated from Howard. We just came from Baltimore, bro. We were just up there. Look at that, man. Worldwide, man. We had people watching the game today. They're from Cali. Hashtag T2 stay home. Listen, man, y'all go follow my man Live Sports Official, man. Live Sports Official been working with Footballville, man. We started him working with Footballville. Young kid, man. He's been doing a few things for Footballville. He got his own thing, Live Sports Official. Good kid, man. Go follow him, man. Go check him out. And he said T2 stay home, man. I think T2 is staying home, bro. That's not my concern with T2. You know what I'm saying? I think T2 is staying home. UCF might go down. Did USF play today? Clemson defense is vulnerable to quarterback run. I mean, if they can't stop quarterback for running, they're in trouble. Or maybe they playing vanilla defense. I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe they're playing vanilla defense, but it ain't like this a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that quarterback, he looked pretty comfortable back there. If you're watching, hit the like button for us and share for us. And listen, man, the ones who want to get involved with the investing in the stock market, the link is in the description. And we got a special, $600 for the rest of the year. It's usually $1,200 for the year. $600, we'll put you in for the rest of the year. And if you stick with it, I bet it'll be the best $600 you ever spend. Because watching your money make money, bro, is eye-opening. Is eye-opening for the ones who don't understand it. Some people do understand it. A lot of people signed up with CCI and they hanging, they stuck in there and they doing the plays. But it's hard to explain to somebody who can't relate to it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get in there and do it. You think they're being conservative? Yeah, their defense looking a little soft tonight. I bet you they ain't gonna be soft against us. How much do Mark Pope weigh? He still look like he 160. Yeah, Mark Pope don't look like he be. Yeah, he look like he be in the weight room cracking jokes or something, man. I don't know. Mark Pope don't look like he been lifting more weights. Wiggins look a little bigger, you know what I'm saying? But whatever they did to Greg Russo and Phillips, that's amazing that they put weight on those kids like that. USF played Cincy. Did the quarterback from Central play? Did my little homie play for USF? I gotta check the stats, man. I see they had 2 quarterbacks in front of them. Sigmund said he could be Footballville Jr. during the interview. How many fans Clemson got in the stadium tonight? Pope's need more confidence. Pope looked like he's trying to come around. He looked like he's trying to come around, catch the ball. He looks fired up, you know what I'm saying, during the game. I think he's a bad decision maker, and you can't have a bad decision maker receiving punts. You know what I'm saying? I think he makes bad decisions in that moment. I'm not sure if it's fear. I'm gonna tell y'all something funny about Pope, man, that y'all didn't get to see. When we was interviewing Pope a couple weeks ago, right? And they asked him what, they said, Pope, what? And they didn't put this in the interview. They cut this part out. They didn't put it up on their page. They say, Pope, what amazes you about Edgerrin King? And he looked at the camera. He said, nothing. He said, he came in here. They told us what he could do. He came in here and he did it. And everybody got quiet like, I don't think he understood it. I don't think he understood the question. Ask the question again. Pope said nothing. And if you write that on paper, what it sounds like is what's amazing about Edgerrin King? Nothing. If you were to write it on paper, you know what I'm saying? But me understanding our kids and sometimes the way they communicate isn't all great. I understood what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing amazed him. Nothing surprised him. Because they said he was good. He knew he was good. He came in and he actually did what he said he was going to do. But that was, man, that was hilarious. Put Restrepo on punt return. How fast is Restrepo? Is Restrepo fast? Man, Pope looks overexcited and running out of his shoes at times. Calm down, lock in, please. He looked overexcited. That's the first time I heard that one. Do we think we need to go to the transfer portal for corners? Why? I mean, they seem like they go to the transfer portal for everything. You know what I'm saying? But why they need to go for corners? We lost the kid, Williams, right? He went home, and Avante Williams is a safety. Let's see if they get a corner in this class. Let's see if they get one of these last kids being corner. I went to see a kid play the other night, man. Dawson out of Fort Myers. A couple of y'all was watching the game with me. Out of Lehigh, man, that kid was balling. He committed to Auburn, man. He had like 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. I got a question for y'all. Listen, he had like 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, right? So when he had 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown, I said, you get another interception, I got you. Listen to me now, because I know y'all know. Y'all know the followers. Y'all know everything. The second half, he scored 3 touchdowns. So he ended up with 4 touchdowns. It's on Instagram. It's a video. He's like, I got 3. You know, I got 4. He ended up with 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So at the game, I videotaped it. I talked to him, and I gave him $50. You know what I'm saying? He held up the $50 to the camera and stuff. And this system got us so crazy is that, like, me giving a young kid that I know probably could use it, $50. You know what I'm saying? It's like me saying, "Huh, man, listen, man." It's what I'm trying to show him is, listen, man, you have value. It's not about me giving him money. It's me trying to let these kids understand that they have value, because we make them think they don't have value until they reach the NFL, which is 1%, and it's not true. Because if you didn't have value, they wouldn't put Trevor Lawrence versus De'Aaron King on ABC and they show him on a commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they have value. But some people got afraid, like, man, I don't know if you should show that. Like, how could that be a violation? How could he get, could somebody explain to me, how could he get in trouble? How could he get in trouble with Auburn? Because I gave him $50 after a football game. Can somebody explain that to me, dog? That's almost like, man, listen, you better stop tapping your toes, dog, because Massa gonna come and shut you down. How? Can somebody explain where's the correlation between me doing that and giving him $50 and him going to Auburn and be suspended for the first 2 games? He's not even, Auburn doesn't even own him yet. You know what I'm saying? And being real afraid. You think Knighton would be good? I think Knighton would be good on punt return. I do. But do we want Knighton on punt return? I think he'll be good on punt return. Pope look like he's trying too hard to make a play. Thep says a bunch of BS. No running back, special teams. We only got 3. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if we should be putting running backs on special teams. We got 3.5. We got Burns. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, put one of the wide receivers out there. We got 100 of them. Like, what's up with the other cats? You got Redden, you got Peyton. I mean, one of these cats got to be a burner, right? But I guess not. I guess Pope seems to be the guy. You kind of salty about Burns not being running back too? You wanted Burns? Listen, Burns is a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Really nice kid. It's a reason why they have jumped the 2 kids over Burns. And I can only imagine for how he feels. You know what I'm saying? But football is not a place for nice guys. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But Burns, the writing seems to be on the wall for Burns. You know what I'm saying? By the way, a lot of hating going on right now after they announced Miami on game day for the 3rd straight week. Yeah, sort of like Champagne Yacht being on Footballville 3 weeks in a row. Every time I show up at a team stadium, Champagne Yacht, the other damn team walking through the door. Burns is big as heck. Gave a legit stiff on when he got on. You should put y'all faster player at kick return. But yeah, I think Pope is one of the fastest players. Jalen Knighton, I'm sure is one of the fastest players. Put De'Aaron King back there. Put King at kickoff. Put King at kickoff return. Y'all want to see N'Kosi Perry come in anyway. I remember back in the day for the Colorado Buffaloes when Colorado used to run when Colorado used to run the wishbone or whatever with Eric Bieniemy them, their quarterback senior season, Darian Hagan, asked to be on punt return and kickoff return because he needed film. You know what I'm saying? So their quarterback actually was on kickoff and punt return or something like that. Oklahoma lost, man. This COVID season crazy, boy. Crazy. Mark Walton, Travis Homer, DJ Dallas have all left him in college. Yes. Okay, you say Mark Walton, Travis Homer, and DJ Dallas have all left him in college. I remember talking about Burns. Right. I don't know. It has to be something about him, dog. It has to be something about him. Lorenzo Lingard isn't even on their travel team. And I used to talk highly about Lorenzo Lingard. I thought if they gave him a chance, He was gonna do his thing, but the people inside, and this is why sometimes I do trust the decision the coaches make, because the people inside of University of Miami basically looked me in my eye and told me on his way out that, listen, bro, he's not that good. He's not that good, or in his head, he's not that good. He can't pull it together. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I was like, man, but every time he got a chance, he did his thing. They was like, against who? Bethune? And then they was just like, man, just wait and see. They say, wait and see, you'll see. And he's not even on the travel team, but then you got Naquan Wright. He's like the fourth running back at Florida. So I don't know. He may get a chance. You know what I'm saying? He said he was giving high fives on the sideline today. Man, y'all rough, man. What the Auburn Georgia score end up being? Clavon Bostic said he just want to see all the Jets do well. I do too, man. As weird as it may seem, I don't look at it like they're pros. The other day I ran into Mike Harley Daddy, and me and Mike Harley Daddy was talking, and he was saying that Mike Harley sometimes feel like he not let anybody down, but he feels like he should, you know what I'm saying? Like he should have done more by now. And I told him, I said, listen, when I see Mike Harley now, you didn't have to tell me that. I could feel it. I get the vibe. I get the vibe. It's almost like they feel like, man, I didn't live up to what people thought I was gonna. And I don't even look at the kids like that. Like I don't look at them like that. Maybe that's a soft part of me. Or maybe I suck. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it like, damn, Mike dog, you a bust. I don't look at it like that. I don't treat them like that. I don't think of them like that. But I can see how you could feel that I haven't lived up to what they thought, or this is the first time in my life that I'm not kicking ass. How do I deal with this? And that can be kind of challenging for a 20-year-old kid who can't find his way. I like Harley in the slot. Harley daddy seems to think that he should be on the outside. How y'all feel about that? His dad seems to think that he should be on the outside. How y'all feel about that? What you think, Two Live? Two Live Sports, what you think? Mike Harley dad feels he needs to be on the outside and not in the inside. No, negative, no. That's what his dad seemed to think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, Dad knows him better than anybody, I guess. What you think, Tula? What you think about that? He's more reliable at slot. I mean, switch him out for Pope. Pope look like he do well in the slot. I don't know. Either way, he dropping too many balls. I think a lot of them dropping balls, aren't they? I don't think he the only one. He made a clutch catch versus Louisville, didn't he? Slot is better. Slot is where he can use his quickness off the line and he's not too strong. Redding should be outside. Pope and Harley splitting time at slot. Redding got in. Redding, listen, when Redding was at IMG, Redding looked like a big wide receiver, man. It's crazy how you get in college and he don't look as big, you know what I'm saying, because everybody else around him is big. He probably gonna catch more balls this year than his entire career. Harley dropped way more in his career. The wide receivers can't get off the line. Oklahoma, ESPN ticker just came out. Oklahoma loses again. Streeter, you have the right approach toward the players. Okay, so Dante says, Streeter, you have the right approach toward the players. So-called potential. The players are only as good as the program they're in. Miami hasn't been anywhere near organized in decades. I say it all the time. I say it all the time. That came from Dante. I say it all the time. You're not going to convince me that every last one of those Miami Western football players sucked. I talk to Tommy Streeter every now and then, man. I haven't seen him. Yeah, you can't convince me that, man. Sometimes kids go to schools at the wrong time. Look at all the kids at Florida State right now. When they were getting recruited, Florida State was winning. You go to Florida State and then the bottom fall out. Boom. I mean, sometimes that is right. I mean, I say it all the time. Sometimes I made a whole video about it a week ago. Sometimes college football fails kids. Boy, they said they ain't beat Oklahoma in 60 years. Good Lord. We failed those Northwestern players. And that's what I'm saying. What we saw out of Ja'Cory Harris as a freshman, I was there when they beat Florida State. Ja'Cory Harris was on his way with the right tutelage and the right guidance. You know what I'm saying? I think Ja'Cory Harris could have had a. You saw what Jed Fitch did with him. You saw what Fitch did with him. Sometimes college football fails kids, though. Like, it's not. Sometimes they go there and Randy Shannon is the head coach and he's trying to figure out his way and the local coaches aren't working with him. He got his hands cuffed and the kids they fall victim to all of that going on. Nevin Shapiro and all of that. Tell Terry to transfer to UM. The system is not for him. Who's scary, Terry? He said Rick and Enos failed Jeff Thomas. Man, I've told many Jeff Thomas stories, man. Jeff Thomas was the Under Armour MVP. You win the Under Armour MVP, you go in the NFL. Because Duke Johnson got a concussion in the Under Armour game. Offensive players don't do nothing but get their head knocked off in the Under Armour game. You feel me? Jeff Thomas is has the fastest relief off the line I've ever seen from any wide receiver. And I've stood behind all of them. Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper. I've stood behind and covered all of them. He has the fastest release off the line I've ever saw in my life. His in and out cuts. It's amazing. Go watch the DJ Ivy versus Jeff Thomas video that I put out maybe five years ago. Dog, even though they didn't throw him the ball a lot, you could see his cuts. You could see how he... DJ Ivy had to just back off of him. Like, man, listen, man, it's way too much pressure. What is it? Way too much pressure. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the video, man. The most amazing, dog, blazing fast off the line. I told the story, man. I've told the story when Trinell Troutman them punched him in his face, you know what I'm saying, 2 months before he came to campus. He said Duggins was a bum. What Duggins at now? Duggins is at where now? Is he at Florida? He's still at Florida State? No, he can't still be there, huh? Where did Duggins go? He's still at FSU? Oh, okay. He stayed there? He got to stay there? I think people like Duggins, man. My girlfriend went to college with Duggins. I think people like Duggins. Man, he's there dealing with that, man. That's tough. He kept trying Scary Terry. What you mean he kept trying him? $50 burger you. Where is Jeff Thomas? Last I heard, Jeff Thomas was at Miami, but I don't know how true that was. I heard he was on a practice squad. Let's look at it. Let's see, man. Let's ask God. I mean, Google. Let's ask Google, not God. Let's ask God Hey God, where is Jeff Thomas? See what God say. Let's see. See what God. Let's see what God say Jeff Thomas at. It says New England Patriots off-season. It says they're on his practice squad, but I thought he got cut. Okay, no, he's not on the Patriots. Why did Jeff Thomas leave Miami? Why did he leave Miami? Oh, that's when he got kicked off the team. He's not with the Patriots. I heard he was with Miami, but I don't see that anywhere either. Let's look at the NFL site and see where Jeff Thomas is at. Jeff Thomas, NFL wide receiver. No team. It just says blank. Sounds about right for Jeff Thomas. Just Jeff Thomas, wide receiver, 0-0 blank. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. He tweeted he can't wait for another opportunity. What does that mean? He's anxious to get another opportunity? He said he fishing. The Patriots, who have a history of signing undrafted Hurricane rookies, Jeff Thomas among his past April group, have added. Well, the Patriots picked up Mike Pinkney. We all saw that, right? No word on the 2021 quarterback yet. He ain't on nobody roster. That's what I'm saying. How good do I think Blaze is? Blaze look good out there now, don't he, man? He look like he coming to his own. He look tough. He got the size. Blaze gonna play on Sundays, huh? Who think I'm wrong? Blaze gonna play on Sundays. I mean, he got the size, he got the pedigree. He having a good season this year. I think he'll play on Sundays. I mean, he gonna play on Sundays. We just hard critics on these kids, man. Ivy balling now. Ivy balling. You know who balling, man? My dog, Bubba Bolden, and Gilbert Freshman. Gilbert coming up. My homeboy painted this picture, man. I know y'all saw it somewhere, man. We gave Bubba Bolden MVP of the second week. Gilbert Freshman and Bubba Bolden is balling out. Yeah, that damn Bubba Bolden though, man. I knew Bubba could play though. I liked Bubba last year, but yeah, Blaze is gonna be on somebody. Blaze is gonna get a chance to play in the NFL, man. We just rough on the kids, man. Shit, DJ Ivy may too. Like somebody just said, DJ Ivy balling. I mean, I don't know if he balling. I know Gilbert Fryson's starting to come up and stick his nose in it. Like, this is a question I got. Why do Miami recruit? Why do Miami recruit kids like Sam Brooks that are outside rushers, like Ja'Cory Hammond, just like Ja'Cory Hammond, and then make them middle linebackers? Bro drew a B2 bomber. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even recognize that. He did, huh? He did. I didn't even recognize that. No, man. I went to school, elementary school with Richard Brooks, man. Hey, Richard Brooks is the one. He drew this. He drew these. You know what I'm saying? He sketched it out. We got 3 more shirts. He drew all of them. He sketched them out, and then we had somebody vectorize or whatever and put it on the computer. So no, man, he's been drawing since we were kids, man. He could draw like that. But yeah, that's my question. Why does Miami recruit kids like Brooks, who's like an outside rusher, and then make them linebackers? Taz, we appreciate that. Taz said he loves his King shirt, man. I hope when y'all look at these shirts, man, y'all know exactly what we're trying to do when y'all see them. Y'all not lost, right? You see the King, you see the Rooster. Let y'all in the secret is a Pope. The Pope was the first one, you know what I'm saying? But we had to chill out on Pope. People was kind of like jumping out the window on Pope, so we had to chill out on Pope. You know what I'm saying? But we got a Pope coming, and then we had a Russo. We had a group coming. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 more left. Okay, so Brooks Speed was just too much to keep him outside. All 3 states of Governor Hall, Bubba, and Gilbert are playing on Sunday. Two Live said they all going on playing on Sunday. Kurt, you say y'all next game in Fort Pierce? Yeah, Kurt, that's probably with us. Brooks will be playing a whole lot against Clemson. HGS said Brooks gonna play a whole lot against Clemson. Why you say that? Because they miss on linebackers all the time. Tony, you say they miss on linebackers all the time. So what do you? I mean, they had Brooks in the fold for a long time. Appreciate it, man. So when y'all listen, because you know we can't be like copyright infringement or something, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to try to see if we can get some of the King shirts to his family and the Rooster. A Rooster right up the street, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see if we can get some of the Rooster shirts to Rooster family, somehow get one on his back. I don't know. But when y'all see the shirts, do y'all know exactly what we're trying to do? Y'all see, like, y'all understand that when y'all look at it? When I saw the Rooster, did you know right off the bat when you saw the Rooster with the ball in his hand, like, was it obvious what we was trying to do? Okay, so it's a Pope out there somewhere too. You know what I'm saying? The Pope is the most obvious one, I think. So you're saying they're recruiting him for speed, but then you got to teach him how to be a middle linebacker, right? Like he doesn't look super comfortable at middle linebacker. Right. And Trucker just put it. Brooks still thinking too much. Right. It's like his first step is always up. He doesn't look super confident at middle linebacker. So that's my question. I wonder why. Like they was going to Ja'Cory Hammond was the same thing, and that's why Ja'Cory Hammond decommitted. He's supposed to be on the show tomorrow. That's why he decommitted, because he felt like I want to go play in a 4-3 where I could be a stand-up linebacker and rush the passer. He was telling me, he was talking to me, and I'm just going to say this. Listen, he talks to Brooks. Him and Brooks went to school together. They talk. Where the camera at? I'm getting the camera. I'm going to say that again. They talk. They're friends. Ja'Cory Hammond decommits. What do you think happened there? You know what I'm saying? So my question is, I love Brooks. Brooks is a straight baller. But why do Miami recruit those type of kids and try to make them? Has it ever worked? Name somebody that has it worked. Has it worked yet? Who have we recruited that was an outside rusher, made him a middle linebacker, and it's like, damn, he look good in the middle. Has it worked? You think Amari Carter need to be a middle linebacker? The way he be hitting people. I think it's easier to put an older player inside than to put an old. When you say you saying outside linebacker. I haven't seen Bruce shoot the gap and make a play because he doesn't look right there at middle linebacker. Right. I gotta go I have to go rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go rewatch the. I would have to go rewatch, like actually look at Brooks. But I've been hearing he takes a step forward. You know what I'm saying? First, I was hearing he doesn't look comfortable. Like you good? He doesn't look comfortable. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that. He like he still doesn't look completely comfortable. He's put the weight on. I know he can play football, but it's like he's playing in traffic. Man, listen, Brooks played for Liberty City. He played for Liberty City youth football. He was like a tight end and a defensive end. Super fast. Was one of Northwestern's fastest kids on the field. He went to high school. He was an end, rushing a passer. Northwestern gets upfield. They play fast, yada, yada, yada. Now he's a middle linebacker taking on offensive lineman, bro. Like, that's a totally different world, bro. Like, it's a different world. I don't know. Like man, I'm not sure. That's why I wasn't mad at Ja'Cory Hammond. When he broke it down to me, I was like, I understand. Right, Sydney. He's right. That's a lot of traffic in there. It's a total different dynamic that he's dealing with. Why not recruit the one black out of JUCO? The one black boy, you scouting JUCO kids, boy. That boy, you on point. Man. You got time to be scouting JUCO kids, boy. You on point. To the point, you think he could play on the line? I don't think he's big enough for the line. Oh, right. Well, how big is Quincy Rosen? Quincy doesn't look super huge. What, he's 6'2", 6'3"? Could he play on the line? I mean, that's why I question, like, as a parent, you know what I'm saying? I would question, like, Ja'Cory Hammond. I would question sending my kid to a defense like that if he plays on outside. 6'3", 260. But if I had to guess, damn, that's big. Shit. He just looked little standing next to Jalen Phillips, the fucking Hawk. You say Tulsa about to blow the upset. Who Tulsa playing against? I was just looking at it. Is UFC fighting on tonight? He's 6'3", 245. Man, that's big. Brooks, what is Brooks? How much Brooks weigh? 225? Tulsa beating UCF? Oh, 6'3", 240. Yeah, Brooks isn't that big. And Quincy looks small on the field. Tulsa about to beat UCF. Let me see. I'm going to put it on right now. It's 11 seconds left, man. That game over, man. Them boy down by 8. UCF ranked number 11? Oh, Lord. Five seconds left with that thing. Well, my stream must be late because y'all talking about congratulations. My stream later than the mother. Y'all talking about they upset. Man, who just somebody just gave me $9, man. I appreciate that, man. Who that was, man? My stream late as hell. My game ain't even over yet. Catfish Gene, I respect what you do. What do you think about next week game? Also think we could beat Clemson, but we have to be perfect. Catfish Gene just gave $9 to say that. So listen. So I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret there. We're gonna drop a video this week where I was thinking like this. I was thinking, man, this feel like 2017 when we beat Virginia Tech, and I'm walking in the stadium. We got Notre Dame. Notre Dame undefeated. They tell me they got 3 NFL offensive linemen. And I'm like, man, okay, we beat Virginia Tech last week, but I'm not sure if we could beat Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? And we go in there and mollywop Notre Dame. That stadium was rocking. So Demetrius Jackson was on the show last week, and I asked him, listen, dog, because you just gave $9.99, we appreciate it. I'm going to tell y'all the story for you. I say, dog, did y'all know y'all were going to beat Notre Dame? Like, because I wasn't sure. I didn't think so. He said they knew. He said they knew. He said they knew they were going to beat Notre Dame. He said on film, he said on film, they looked slow. And they were. They were super slow, and they still slow. You know what I'm saying? But he said on film they look super slow. So next week against Clemson, listen, I believe, and I'm talking about the 2017 thing because it feels the same way. You know what I'm saying? It feels like we're getting Clemson at the right time, and our team is very good. No, Clemson ain't slow. Some of my friends that play in the NFL, I ain't gonna say no names, seem to think, man, stop smoking, man. Them people could coach. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, stop smoking, man. Them people could coach. Don't buy into it, yada yada yada. But to me, it feels like, man, that's going to be a close game, and that King is Superman, dog. I think King is going to do some things this year, man. That's going to amaze all of football. I think all of football is going to be looking at Darren King before this year is over. So I think Miami, at the least, close game. Miami can go in Clemson and beat that Clemson team that I just saw. I think they can. At the least a close game. But I'm telling you, that's saying a lot because Clemson coaching staff is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So if Miami can make that jump, that's crazy. I mean, they'll be number 1 in the nation if they win a game. If they lose the game, they probably move up. Right or wrong? Sidney, I said all that. Sidney just said, man, we're going to beat them. Sidney just said, man, we're going to beat them. Oh, man, this man in here dropping all type of money, man. I feel like on a stripper pole up here, man. This man dropping all type of money in here, man. $4.99. You said what? Do you think if we beat them once, we could beat them twice? It'll be tough to beat them twice, bro. I think it'll be tough to beat them twice. I think you beat them once, and I think they fucking wake up. You know what I'm saying? I think they do something drastic in the locker room. Dabo need to shut up, fool. Like, I think he's part of the reason. Like, and this is what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Usually DeMarcus Bowman got up out of there, but I'm not sure what that was about. But I think Dabo talking. I think some people in that locker room was unsure. I visited Clemson. It's on YouTube too, of Instagram. I visited Clemson with a couple of kids. Man, the Clemson facility is crazy, though. It's like Disney World of football or something, dog. Like the football team has its own facility. No soccer, no volleyball. Don't bring that shit over here. This is ours. We got a slide. We got a barbecue day. We got a tennis court. We got outside basketball court. We got our own barbershop. We got our own bowling alley. Dog, it is sick. You know what I'm saying? The area right outside of Clemson College is like Mayberry like a motherfucker. The house is made of wood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stay in on campus. But the Clemson facility's sick, dog. You know what I'm saying? Sick, sick. Right. And I think we're catching them at a time. Black Lives Matter. Dabo won't shut up. Alabama, Nick Saban won't shut up. Like it's almost like they like, man. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand it. We're proud people. I grew up the way I grew up. I grew up in the hood. I'm proud of that. I stand on that. The people that raised them taught them what they knew the same way our mom and dad taught us. So I don't know what would make people think that they just gonna lay down on the morals and values that they stand on that they think is right. Now, any man see another man put a man his knee on somebody's neck for 8 minutes and he die. You gotta have empathy for that. Like you have sympathy for that. You gotta like that should wake up any man. But 50, 60-year-old dudes, the morals and values that they was raised on, the ignorance some of them was raised on, and like, listen, our parents gave us ignorance too. My mom used to tell me, you better never bring a white girl home in my house. Some racist shit the same. You know what I'm saying? So you can only imagine what their parents raised them on. So I understand it. But you have to step back and be like, listen, my whole bag is based on little black kids making me successful. I need to shut up. At the least, just shut up. Put on the Black Lives Matter shirt and shut up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's something going on at Clemson. I think it's something going on at Clemson inside, and I think Miami getting them at the right time. I believe so. I believe so. Dabo, be quiet, dog. Nobody cares what you think about names on the back of jerseys. Dabo, just chill, fool. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You was raised by rednecks. You know what I'm saying? You was raised by. I get it. I understand it. Robert E. Lee, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That's what you know. But somebody need to unlearn you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you know, but somebody need to unlearn you. I mean, but believe me, I understand. I'm open-minded enough to understand that we are not the same. We wasn't raised the same. We don't relate to the same stuff. What may sound racist and unapologetic to you is just somebody else standing up for what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't have to take you in consideration because they wasn't raised like that. They weren't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't raised like that. The police don't treat them wrong. Oh man, this man in here throwing money, man. What my Terror Squad song? I'm dropping home because you deserve it. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. Born in Overtown, do my thing in LA. We need we need you in these streets. Stay up. I appreciate that, man. Nah, man, I'm in the streets, man, and I'm about to step it up too, man, because I'm realizing that I had an epiphany the other day. You know what I'm saying? Two Live Sports sent me a video. I ain't told him this. He's Cam Harris' stepbrother or brother-in-law or something like that. And there's a Cam Harris video, a highlight video. And I was watching the video, and I'm saying, and then something just hit me, bro. Man, music moves you sometimes. So the music, watching the video, and I realized, and I'm like, man, I talk about investing in the stock market and stuff on the channel, trying to get people involved. We created a whole website for it. Even when these kids make it to the NFL, right? They make it through college. they get out of that unscathed, and they make it to the NFL, and they give them a big check. The only thing most of these kids know what to do with money is spend it. That's it. That in itself is like stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the only thing they know what to do with money is spend it. And you just gave them $1 million, $800,000, $5 million. And now a lot of times now their parents can't tell them nothing. They got a bunch of money, and the only skill they have is to spend it. When you could put a little bit of it up somewhere and it grow forever. A little bit of it. Catfish, I appreciate it, man, but I ain't going nowhere, Catfish, bro. I'm in these streets and I'm in these kids' ears. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're listening, but I'm gonna stay in it. But I had an epiphany that, oh man, like they can't, even when you give them the money, like when the kid Carter got drafted from Georgia, when Dre Baker got drafted, I don't know why. It was a picture of him and a bunch of women behind him. And it looked like it was like his family though, like a bunch of women, his family members, I think, mom, aunties, whatever. And every time I saw that picture, I said to myself, man, that's gonna be rough. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why I thought that, but I was like, man, it's gonna be rough on him. Like a bunch of money, a bunch of women, they love you, but I mean, they just know what they know. You feel me? But yeah, I realized, man, that even when they make it to the NFL, like the only skill they have with money is to spend it. Most of them. That's the only thing we know to do with money, be consumers. So the fact that it don't last, it's like, it's not a surprise to me. It's not a surprise to me. He said Hunter Renfrow still play for Clemson. That man been there forever, man. 54th and 30th court. And Sydney, 54th and 30th court. Kelly. Yeah. What's your address? Huh? What's your address? What street you stay on? You don't know your address?
I do.
What is it? 5 what? It's 54th Street? What is it? 52nd?
30th Street.
30th Street?
Yes.
No, 30th Avenue.
Yes, 30th Avenue.
And what street? 50, 60, 50? Like 50th, right? Like
yeah.
50, 53rd or something like that? What's your address? Whisper it to me. She don't want to tell her address. Look, her mama raised her good. Whisper it. What's your address? But yeah, I see y'all talking about these streets. All right, you good. I see y'all talking about these streets. Like, well, listen, man, my kids grew up right there, fool. Like, right there.
Can I get my sandwich?
Yeah, I don't care. My kids grew up like right there. No, I didn't see the route the dude ran today from Alabama. Well, there you go, Alabama highlights right here. As soon as I look down, let's see which route you talk about.
Next play, he's going to run it in. He had 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. He's got 5.
Did Mississippi State lose?
21-14 lead, but 6.5 minutes left. Same score. Mon is going to be intercepted here by Daniel Wright. He's going to run it all the way back. That's a 47-yard touchdown. Alabama now up 28-14. 30 seconds left in the half.
53rd and 28th. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sure they're on 30th Avenue and like 54th. You know what I'm saying? Right by that new apartment complex that they built. Those duplexes, whatever they built. They built some like duplexes or townhouses for people from out of town, right in the middle of the hood, fool, like right there. Some Airbnbs or something, like right in the middle of the hood. That's, the people, I know they tell them that they close to the beach and all of that, but
that one was an 87-yarder, by the way. Alabama going on to win 52-24. So they're 52 points. It's time for the 4th post against a ranked opponent under Nick Saban, which dates back to 2007, their highest scoring game.
how would Thad compete with Rooster and Chaney? I think YouTube Live. I I think that that reminds me of Edgerrin James, bro. I don't know. Y'all can get mad at me and say I'm crazy, but that's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of Edgerrin James. Heavy body, wide load. He don't run the. They don't give him the ball 30 times every time. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, "Oh wow." He only got the ball 30 times because he was fucking on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like he broke a record that day. That's why they gave him the ball 30 times. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get the ball 30 times every game. That's a lie. That's not true. The kid Davion Gauls behind him, Bullet. He got a Miami offer. They offered him like in the 8th grade. But that reminds me of Edgerrin, where he looks. He reminds me of Edgerrin where he looks heavy, big wide load. You know what I'm saying? Downhill runner, athletic. That's what it reminds me of, bro. That's what it reminds me of. One second. But yeah, man, y'all call me crazy if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? That's what it reminds me of. A little bit more, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. We need Franklin and Daniels. Yeah, Mari just wanted to know that we were gonna run while running backs. Like he didn't want to get here and have them make him a slot or something like that. Start splitting them out. I think Mari really want to catch the ball. But he sees that Chaney and Rooster, them boys getting handoffs, like they using them as running backs. And I think Mario worked good in the system. I know some people have doubts with that. Don't watch that last game. I think he's hurt though. He got hurt versus James Williams them. He came back and played the next game. He had 100 yards in the last game, but he didn't look stable. Like he didn't look like he had all his balance there. Liberty City Warriors. So they said they were shooting another one, but I don't see it coming out. Like they claim they were shooting another one. HK, you say high praise? Don't need to waste one of the last 2 open spots. I think they're going to have to give up more scholarships. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I think one of the last 2 spots are going to be a running back. You know what I'm saying? I think so. I don't know if it could be both of them, but I think it's going to be a running back. How do you think Jacoby George is going to do it to you? Goldfeet, his trainer, told me Jacoby was the best wide receiver in the nation. And I know Ty from Goldfeet. He don't just talk. He don't just say stuff. He been training the kid. I got a whole story. You know what I'm saying? A whole story on YouTube where he talks about how his mom. He wanted to go train with Goldfeet. He told his mom that, but he wasn't doing good in school, and the mom dropped him off. And he said he went home and did everything he had to do, and eventually Goldfeet started training him. He thinks very highly of Jacoby. I think the offense is very simple. The kids coming in and that's all they know. If King stays, I think King makes everybody better. I just do. I think King makes everybody better. I think he gets the most out of people. I mean, he seems to love Pope. I think the stable wide receivers we got coming in are nasty, man. Rashad and Brinson and Jacoby. I think Jacoby's going to do well, man. I really do, man. What's your number, D? 786-405-9499, man. And if y'all want to get involved with the stock market or y'all need help recruiting, I got a whole master course I created, man. Like 20 videos talk about recruiting, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what college coaches look for. All that's in the description. You know what I'm saying? It's like $60 or something like that for ninth graders, eighth graders, for single parents. Most parents don't know about recruiting. They hope the coach tell them, man, I'm gonna get your kid in college when they recruiting them, and a lot of times they put it all on the coach. And the coach got like 150 kids in the program, man. So parents, man, you can be proactive if you learn these things yourself. Nesta is balling right now, and I'm happy for Nesta Bull Rush Nesta. Man, Malik Curtis, Brashad Smith on the same offense. I'm excited about all them kids coming in on the same offense. It's crazy. I'm curious what you think of Deion at Jackson State. I heard Warren Sapp is on the staff, and some other great players. Do you think he can turn HBCU football to a powerhouse? Man, not a powerhouse. A powerhouse. That would take years. You know what I'm saying? And I heard the Warren Sapp on the staff and all. I heard I heard it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? I heard that he never confirmed that those people were on his staff. No, I don't think he could turn into a powerhouse. I don't. I think he could shed some light on it. I think make kids more proud about going. The big African kid, basketball, I think he's going to Howard. LeBron James' son say he'll be going to HBCU. I think they can start spreading awareness. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about it, but Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, all them dudes had to go to HBCUs. It was their only choice. So the best players used to go to HBCUs. You should do your history and figure out what college football did to change that narrative. You know what I'm saying? What they do all the time. But I don't think he could turn it into a powerhouse. Nah, I don't think he has that power. I think he has the power to pull some D1 kids, make it look different. You know what I'm saying? Make it look different. But listen, man, I've been on here an hour and a half, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Like I said, want to get involved with the stock market, we got a special $600 for the rest of the year. It's usually $1,200. The link is in the description, or just text me, 786-405-9499 if you want. If you want to do the special. About to get up out of here, man. It's late. Got to get up early in the morning and shoot this show. I got some studying to do. Man, I appreciate y'all. Clifton, man, I appreciate you donating $20, man. That's what's up. I'm Footballville, D for Footballville. I'm out of here. How you think we're going to do versus Maryland Heat? The Canes 14U. Listen, Canes 14U, man, I think I found y'all a game, the 17th versus CAA Wildcats out of North Carolina. Me and Chris going to talk about it. CAA Wildcats played against the Maryland Heat their first game. They seem to think the Maryland Heat is the best team in the nation. They seem to think the Maryland Heat is better than the OG Ducks, which the OG Ducks beat them worse, but I think it's gonna be a hard-fought game. I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm not sure who will win, but I think it's gonna be a close game. The Canes seem to be coming into their own now. They looked a little different when the second time I saw them, or the third time I saw them at our tournament, and I think it's gonna be a good game, man. Canes they got to score some points, man. They got to put some points on the board, and the quarterback play has to be a little more crisp. That's it. But I'm out of here, man. It's been an hour and a half, man. Great content street, and it's only official. It is officially Clemson week.